Hello! Today we take a look at the Razer BlackShark V3 Pro headset in its Esports Green Edition, which just released on the Razer website, so you can order it. And you heard maybe already some talks about its microphone quality. So first of all, this whole video is being recorded with its headset microphone. So what you can hear is basically the microphone quality as at its best setting. But we will discuss it later with more details. First of all, let's take a look here on the Razer webpage that you can see. So at the moment, this Green Edition is only available via the Razer website, not via other stores. So worth to take a look if you're interested. And so far, I can say that both for gaming and also for to listen to music, the headset has surprised me quite positively. So the audio quality is very good. You can fine-tune it in its Synapse settings. We take a look into that a bit later into this video if you want to jump there. But if you have an opinion on the microphone quality, please leave a comment below. That's basically all recorded here with the Razer headset, the BlackShark V3 microphone, without any post-editing or anything on top. So that's what you get basically. And yeah, even listening to music worked out very nicely. So a very positive surprise. But let's take a look at what comes with the headset. So when you order it, you get this nice box here, and let's take a look together what comes inside. Here we have the Razer logo, and you can see that it's also with a THX spatial sound, which you can enable on Windows. Inside the Synapse app, there's also a demo to listen to differences. Basically, it has a functionality as if there were several speakers around you, which in gaming can be very interesting, so that you can hear noises that come from basically 360 degrees around you. The quality of the microphone is pretty good. As you can see, you can use it via a low latency dongle or via Bluetooth. So that's also pretty cool. Right now it's connected here via the dongle with a low latency. But yeah, there's also a Bluetooth option. So let's open this little box. And here we go. Let's see what comes inside. So colors are always a question of taste, right? Personal taste. I really like this color, so was definitely one of the reasons to get them. It's like an almost neon green, if you want. You can see also this little button on the left side here, in which you can, the one that is a bit outstanding on the left, which you can use to control the volume. So very easy to find, which is also a good thing. On other headsets, sometimes that's difficult to find those buttons. Here it's very easy to identify them. They have also a different tactile feedback, let's say, on those buttons, so that you notice easily which button is which. You have that Razer logo on top here. And they are also very comfortable to wear. Yeah, it's an over-ear headset, as you can see, right? It also has active noise cancellation. This is a low latency dongle that you can connect to the USB port of your PC. This is, by the way, the PC version. There's also one for Xbox available, which you can check out if you're interested in that. Let's see what else we have inside the box. Yeah, so that's the microphone and the USB cable. USB cable for charging, which you can find here. And the boom mic that you can listen to right now here, actually. So that's what I'm talking to. And we have also a cable for the audio port. if you want to use it wired. Okay, so they look very nice. Let's see also if we can set them up in a nice way on Synapse, because there are lots of customization options. So let's dive into that. Okay, so let's go into our Razer BlackShark V3 Pro settings here within Synapse. And first of all, we can select the audio equalizer, so we can basically set up if we want to listen to music, for example. We've got a preset that we can also adjust to our personal taste. We've got a preset for movies, and we've got obviously also a gaming preset, and we can also further change here this list of predefined EQ presettings. So we can set also the volume here and change between stereo and THX spatial audio. Within the enhancements, we can select if we want to use via the dongle the ultra low latency. So there's also a Bluetooth mode, but this one has with the dongle the low latency mode. We can select the active noise cancellation that you want to have. There's different degrees here. We've got further audio enhancements here actually. If you want to amplify quiet sounds such as footsteps, we can put in a bass boost, a voice clarity we can change. So I will leave that for now, and let's do a little mic test. Let's see if you can hear the differences of what I set up. So at the moment I've got it, as you can see here, at 90% the volume, the input volume from the microphone, and the mic equalizer, I've got it to broadcast. So there are different settings. I think the BlackShark V3 got a lot of criticism at the beginning because it came out of the box with I think this default of a flat setting, which didn't sound that good. I think with the broadcast it sounds really nice. So this is a good setting. That probably you can still fine-tune it a bit more towards your voice. And what we can also do is we have a few settings here about mic enhancement. Well, let's see what happens if we turn that on. So we have the volume normalization, which we can change. Let's see what happens if I play around here with this setting a bit. So I leave it again at 55 as it was in volume normalization. Let's try vocal clarity. So we can decrease this one. Let's see if that makes any difference if I talk here, and we can also increase it up to 100. Let's see if that makes any difference. And then I'm putting it back to 55. We have some mic noise cancellation. Let's see if that brings in a good addition to our quality of the audio here or not. If I make it a bit higher, this value, but for now I will keep it at those intermediate values. And we have voice gate, which is the threshold of microphone input. So if we want to allow it to register more or less sound, so this should basically register more sounds and filter out more. I will also leave it at medium for now. And let's take a quick look also at the different mic equalizers. So at the moment we have been talking all the time on this broadcast setting. Let's try the default setting. I'm now talking on the default setting here. Let's see if that sounds better or worse. Let me know in the comments which mic equalizer you like best. There's also the Esports setting for the mic equalizer. Let's see how this sounds. Does it sound better than the broadcast? So back to the broadcast that we had from the beginning. I guess it sounds pretty good. What about the flat one? So let's try also the flat setting. Does that sound good or bad? You let me know. For now, I would leave it with the broadcast setting. Okay, so that's all that we can set up regarding our microphone. We can also set up here the power status and the dongle, what it should display. So it could just tell you the connection status, but it can also indicate the current status of the battery, or only if there's basically the battery is draining down, so that we need to recharge it. But I will keep it at the moment that it always tells me the battery status. And then there's still a nice little demo where you can hear the difference between the spatial audio and the stereo audio. settings. So pretty cool features here that you can set up in Synapse, so make sure to download Synapse also if you get the headset, and set up both the sound and the microphone so that it works best for you and for the types of games you play and maybe the type of content you create or the in-game chats that you're using within the new game. But yeah, looks pretty cool. This is a mic test with the new Razer BlackShark V3 Pro headset. This is recorded in optimal conditions and in its default settings. I hope you can hear me fine. This is a mic test with the new Razer BlackShark V3 Pro headset. This is recorded in optimal conditions with the broadcast setting and with the microphone at its highest volume. I hope you can hear me fine. This is a mic test with the Razer Kaira Pro headset connected via Bluetooth. This is recorded in optimal conditions. I hope you can hear me fine. This is a mic test with the Xbox wireless headset. This is recorded in optimal conditions. I hope you can hear me fine. This is a mic test with the Bose QuietComfort Ultra headset. This is recorded in optimal conditions. I hope you can hear me fine. Yeah, so the mic quality is actually pretty good on this headset, I would say. And generally speaking, also pretty happy so far with the Razer BlackShark V3 Pro headset here. It's very comfortable. It has a very nice audio quality, even if you want to listen to music. It's actually pretty good. The THX is a nice effect. You have the mic quality, as you've heard. So it's a very nice looking headset also, I would say. So generally speaking, very happy with it so far. Let me know any questions that you have in the comments below, and until next time.